Okay, this is how your equation is supposed to look, and you want to put the exponents in order. So if you don't have a cubed one, you want to put a 0 in there for that one. So it's x to the 4th, x to the 3rd, x to the 2nd, and just x. And then you want to find what times this equals x to the 4th. So x times x to the 3 equals x to the 4th, so you put x to the 4th, and then you have to times this by this, so that would equal negative 2x cubed, and then you would have to subtract, and you would get 2x cubed, and then you have to bring down, and plus 5x squared. And then you have to do the same process where you have to figure out what times x equals 2x to the squared. And so, actually that's a 3. And so, 2x squared gives you 2x 3. And then you would have to times this by 2, which you would get 4x squared, and then you would subtract, and then you would get 9x squared, and then bring down plus 0x, and then you have to do the same process again. What times x equals 9x squared? It would be 9x, and then 9 times negative 2, which would be negative 18x, and then you would subtract and get 18x, bring down the 41, and do the process all over again. So 18 gives you 18x, and then you get 36, and then you subtract and you get negative 5, and then you would have, this would be your remainder, so you would have remainder negative 5, and that's how you do the long division. Okay, we're going to do this problem in the synthetic way. To write it out, this you would have to change to a negative. Always, if it's a positive, it turns to a negative, or if it's a negative, it turns to a positive, and you put it in its little square. And then you only take the coefficients and write them out. So 3, 11, negative 2, and 31. And then you just want to make sure it's kind of spaced out a little bit. And you just draw a line, and you bring down the 3, and you put the 3 here, and then you times this 3 by 4, and then you get negative 12, and then turns into negative 1, and then you times negative 1 by negative 4, which equals 4, and then you get 2, and then you do 2 times negative 4, which you get negative 8, and you subtract that. And from the original equation, you just go one less exponent. So it'd be 3x squared minus x, and then plus 2, the remainder of 23. And you want to make sure all the exponents are in order, and that's your answer.